The Super Bowl pulls about 124 million viewers. One World Cup final pulls roughly 12 times that. And across the whole tournament, somewhere around 3.5 billion people, close to half the planet, watch at least part of it. Here's the part that should stop you cold. This summer, that event is coming to your country. 16 host cities, 11 of them in the United States. You probably don't watch soccer. That's fine, because I'm not here to make you a soccer fan. I'm here to make sure you don't sleep through the single biggest sporting event you'll ever have a chance to attend. So let's decode the whole thing in American. Start here. In American sports, your teams are cities. Cowboys, Lakers, Yankees. The World Cup throws that out. Here, the team is the entire country. One nation, one team, the best players that country can produce, all on one roster. Imagine if Team USA was just the best Americans alive, and the whole country lived and died with every play. That's every game here, for 48 different nations at once. And it's win or go home. No best of 7, no second chances, lose one game in the bracket, and your entire country's 4-year wait is over. Think March Madness single elimination, Cinderella runs, instant heartbreak except the brackets are countries, and the whole world fills out the same one? But here's the thing that makes it hit different. It only happens once every 4 years. The NFL gives you a champion every February. The World Cup makes you wait. 4 years of qualifying, of build-up, of national pride compounding released in 1 month. You don't get a rematch next season. You get one shot, and then it disappears for 4 years. Now, every World Cup is big. This one breaks the format. For the first time in history, it's co-hosted by 3 countries: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. For the first time, the field jumps from 32 teams to 48. That's 104 matches, up from 64 across 39 days. It kicks off June 11th at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, a stadium so historic it's about to become the first ever to host games at 3 different World Cups. And it ends July 19th just outside New York at MetLife Stadium. Yeah, the Giants and Jets Stadium with the final. Here's a stat that reframes it. A single Super Bowl generates around $500 million for its host city. The 104 World Cup matches are projected to generate roughly $5 billion in economic activity. Every single match is basically a mini Super Bowl rolling through a different city for over a month. But a tournament this big, in a country that's never really embraced the sport, was always going to get complicated. Let's talk about the catch. 3 of them. 1. The tickets. For the first time ever, FIFA, the organization that runs this thing, is using dynamic pricing. Same model as airline seats. Prices move with demand. Group stage seats started around $60. The final opened in the thousands and climbed past $6,700 at face value, with resale seats reportedly touching figures in the millions. It got loud enough that the Attorneys General of New York and New Jersey opened an investigation and subpoenaed FIFA after reports that prices across most matches rose by an average of around 34% in 6 months. 2. The logistics. This is a continent. Your team could play in Vancouver, then Mexico City, then Miami, thousands of miles and multiple climates in June and July. Translation: brutal travel and serious summer heat. 3. The Americanization. For the first time in World Cup history, the final gets a Super Bowl-style halftime show, Shakira, Madonna, and BTS, curated by Coldplay's Chris Martin. Soccer purists are horrified. Americans will feel right at home. Which is the perfect bridge, because feeling at home is exactly the point. So here's how you don't get lost. You only need 3 things. 1. Pick a team to care about. Obvious choice, the USA, who open against Paraguay. But the secret move is adopting a second country. The underdogs are the best stories. This year, Cape Verde, Curacao, Jordan, and Uzbekistan all qualified for the first time ever. Curacao has a population smaller than a mid-size American city. Pick a David, ride with them. 2. Know the moments that matter. The group stage is the regular season crammed into 2 weeks, up to 6 games a day. You can't watch all of it, and you don't need to. The tournament really starts at the knockout round, when one loss ends everything. That's where the drama lives. 3. Let the internet do the work. The biggest moments here don't stay on the field, they become the thing your whole feed is arguing about for 24 hours. A stunning goal, a brutal upset, a referee call gone wrong, you'll know. Just don't be the only person at work who has no idea why everyone's losing their mind. So back to where we started. 3.5 billion people. One event. Once every 4 years. And for the first time in most of our lives, it's not happening on the other side of the world at 3 a.m. Our time, it's happening here, in the daylight. Maybe an hour's drive from your couch? You don't have to become a soccer person. You just have to be in the room when the planet throws the biggest party it's capable of throwing in your own backyard. The last time the World Cup came to the United States was 1994. The next time could be decades. This summer is the shot. Don't be the one explaining 4 years from now that you were technically here for it and didn't pay attention. The world's coming. Might as well watch. What will you do? Let me know in the comments.